Today we're here again to talk about a power bank that I received. It's a company called Travoca. It's either Travoca or Travoca. That's what the company name is right there. They were kind enough to send me the Vega 1500 power bank. I don't have a ton of experience with these larger size power banks, but I have been testing the heck out of it, doing the obvious things, charging my cell phone, drone batteries, controllers, lights, cameras. Let's see, I made a meal on a rice cooker. I ran the coffee pot. So this unit right here that you can't see yet in front of me has got the job done. And why would you even need a power station besides the obvious power outages? I mean, this opens up a world of, convenience items for when you're out camping, you're at a barbecue, you're at a beach for the day, out in the woods in a pavilion somewhere. Yeah, so the possibilities are endless. I'm sure you know what you can use a power bank for. So let's get into it. The Travoca Vega 1500, and thank you for joining me. So before I get into showing you the unit, I figured maybe you might know a little bit more about power stations than I do. I'm just going to show you some specs, some technical information, what's in the box, and a product introduction. So if there's anything you would like to read, just put that on pause right there. So I'm just going to show you that. Okay, what you get in the box is the unit itself. It's a pretty big box, so you'll get the unit itself. You get the power cable that plugs, into the unit and into the unit and then into the wall itself. And I'll show you where. So you get the power unit, the power cord, and you also get the little, I'm not sure what they're referring to this as, an MC4 XT60 cable. This is when you have your car, you want to charge it when you're driving in the car. This plugs into the back of the unit, and this plugs into the accessory or cigarette lighter part or portion. And this is also for your solar panels as well. And what I like about this is it's not exclusive or proprietary just to their solar panels. It is interchangeable with other brands, so look into that. And yeah, and then the manual as well. So let's get into it. The cord is nice and long, so I like that. I just wanted to also just let you know that this device is powered by one of those LIFE PO4 batteries. It has an energy capacity of 1,536 watt hours, which is enough basically. It's more than enough, actually, than what you would be using it for. Perfect for a night or two away off grid. Absolutely I can't wait to take this out. So, all right, let's check out the features. So I just want to show you the light feature right here. To get your light to turn on, you just press that button and your light is on. That is bright. And you hit it again and you have an SOS feature. And then you tap it again and you have your strobe feature. And now it's off. So as you can see, there's two grab handles on the top right there. And it is, she's a beefy girl. She weighs 38 pounds. Those are the fans on the side. Those are the cooling fans. And this unit is quiet. I was really impressed with it. Like I said, I've been using it a lot. So I've put this thing through a lot of use. There's the logo right there. We'll quickly just go to the back. Right there is where you're going to plug in the power cord. And that kind of rests up right there. Your power cord is going to plug right into there and then into the wall. Your other cord, that's where it's going to plug in, and then the other end plugs into your car. Charge it when your car is running so you don't drain the battery. And right there is your overload protection. Right here is your AC plugs right there. And when you're going to use anything back here, you're just going to turn that on. I don't have the power unit on as yet. And right here you have extra battery ports down in here. So there's one there and then one on the other side, front of it. And this is where you can access all your charging ports, your USB ports right there and your USB-C ports right there. We're going to power that on. It's kind of hard to show this without the reflection, but that's what it looks like powered on. And if you are going to say, now that the unit is fully charged, right there it tells you that it's at 100%. Here's your power button. Here's your input and your output and how many days roughly that you might have. So it's saying we have about 8 days, and that changes and goes up and down as you're using it. So it's lasted quite a while. And power button. So say if I'm going to plug anything in to charge, I want to just press that in. All right, I probably didn't have to hold that long. Yeah, all right, you just got to touch it. And that light indicates now that all the power is coming down here, so you have this lit up to use any of your ports right there. All right, say you're going to charge anything back here by plugging it in. Now this is receiving power to use any of these sockets right there. The saying when you first receive the item, or when you first receive the power station, just charge it up to 100. And it only takes an hour and a half to get to 100%. It took me less than that because of the power it already had in it when I received it, so that's pretty cool. I'm going to just show you clips of it in use. I think that would be just the best thing to do so you can see it in use. This power station is incredible. Oh, and it also has an app. So there is an app if you want it. I mean, you can use it without the app. I'm using it without the app. I don't need to control it with my phone or anything like that. But for those types that want to, just kind of take a look at it and, change the settings and do all that kind of stuff, there is an app. So that's pretty cool as well. I'm just going to show you what I've been using it for. And it will power like a microwave. I'm sure I could use a small little heater and maybe like a heated blanket or something like that. So in car camping, this thing, I can't wait to use this car camping. So obviously there'll be a long-term review because this is basically, I'm just showing it to you. I haven't taken it out camping yet, but I will be, and I will report on how it worked, and you'll see how it worked anyway. So let me just show you the footage, and I'll give you some more information. Check down in the description for more information that I probably may not be covering here. There's a link down below if you're interested in it. And like I said, if you want to read more information, I would recommend doing that. So let's just get into showing you the usage. And thanks for checking it out with me. So like I said, this does have an app, although you don't need an app to use the device. It's good for Android and Apple, and it's great to control, monitor, and customize your power station. So yeah, so that is the Travoca Vega 1500, and all the information you could want is in here. You almost need a power station nowadays. You know, you go on these camping trips and anything like that. We're always bringing out all kinds of things that we want to be able to use. And this allows you to be able to have convenience items when you're off grid, camping, or like I said, doing recreation, barbecues, whatever the situation it is. And obviously it's a necessity for power outages. Please check the link below for more information that maybe I didn't cover here. You can get all your answers down below. Check it out even further. And like I said, get the info. I appreciate you checking it out with me, and I will see you on the next one. Adventure is coming. Thank you for joining me. Bye-bye.